Hey guys, I'm here because I needed to do a review and a tutorial on how I keep my sew-in up. This sew-in is a week old. My hair has been rained on because about 2 days after I did it, it was like raining really hard. So I haven't put any heat, like you can even see right here where it tried to wave up or whatever. All I've been doing is tying it down. I redid the curls in the bottom once, day before yesterday. No, yesterday. But I hadn't put heat on it at all for the entire week. So I'm going to show you what I got, what I do at night. And I do this every night. It's really fast. It doesn't take but a second. And I don't like sleeping in any type of rollers or anything, but these things that I found are actually really comfortable. And I guess they're called Wrap Snap and Go Comfort Hair Rollers. This is the package, and I got them from Walmart for $10. I mean, not from Walmart, from Walgreens for $10. And this is what they look like. They're soft, and they're kind of like flexi rods as far as how you use them, but then they have these little tabs at the end where they snap close. So I'm going to show you how I do this and how I keep my curls and how I take care of my hair and the sew-in weave. This is not any special kind of hair. This is just cheap, yucky, straight hair because I was only going to keep it in for a couple of weeks. I was waiting on some hair to come in, so I just got something cheap. I think it was like a pack and a half for $65 or something like that. And contrary to popular belief, it's doing okay. I have snipped the ends. I did that a couple days ago where I just cut off a little bit of the ends where it was starting to look frayed, but it's been taken. This is what I do to take care of it. It's good for any type of hair that you're going to use, and it helps to keep the less expensive hair up a little better, a little longer. So what I'm going to use for my hair on top is coconut oil, just pure coconut oil that I got from I believe the Vitamin Shop, but GNC, Health Food Store, wherever you can find coconut oil. I've had this forever, and you can see that how much I've had this a long time. But I love that for my hair, especially since it's been cold. I used to use olive oil and it wasn't doing anything for my hair any longer. So the coconut oil does really well. It's lightweight, but it gives my hair tons of moisture. So I use that, like I'll put a little in my hands and then I'll massage where my braids are to moisturize my hair underneath, because you got to make sure you take care of that. Otherwise, when it comes out, it'll break off and you'll be upset and be like, oh, I can't do sew-ins. No, you gotta make sure that you treat your hair underneath just as you would if it was out and you could see it. So I use coconut oil, and I don't have to use much. This is about how much I'm gonna use. I rub it in my hands to liquefy it, and my edges are out, so I put it here and I rub it down my hair. And I actually did this style with this much hair left out because I was gonna move my part, have a bang. I haven't done any of that. I've just been really lazy. And then if I was going to, which I'm not going to right now, I would put some in here and just like massage it through. So that's all I do with that. Then I have a boar bristle brush, and I just smooth my hair down into the weaved hair so that it's flat. Okay, so then for the extension section, you can use Moroccan oil. You can get that from Sally's. I want to say it's like $8 for a bottle. It's a 10 Miracle Oil plus keratin. That's fine. I use my P Element Shine This coconut milk is fine, and you can get that from Walmart or Walgreens or anywhere. And this is like a little sample. It's called One and Only Argan Oil, Moroccan Argan Oil. This is a small sample that actually came with a flat iron I bought recently, but that's the one that they sell in Sally's. So for instance, I'm gonna use this because I have it. I've used this every night for a week, and it's still pretty much a full bottle because I'm not using much at all. I'm literally using, you can't even see that, but that's the drop that I'm using. And I'm going to rub it in, then detangle. Rub it through the hair, then I'll brush it out to detangle it. And I'm focusing on the ends of the hair because that's just like with your hair where it'll dry out. You have to treat your weaves and extensions the way that you would your hair. And I'm just going to, because it will get tangled through the day and you need to detangle it nightly. So I'm just going to comb through it. Doesn't matter if some of the curls come out because we're going to roll it up and the curls will be right back tighter tomorrow than they were originally. And I'm not putting a lot, I'm not putting any, there's no holding spray at all in my hair. And the curls didn't start off this curly at all. This is from me rolling them up at night. So what I do next is I'm going to section it off 4 to 5 sections at the most. The smaller the sections, the tighter the curls. So it just depends. And this is one of the 2 things that I do. At night I will either take all of this back into a ponytail and put it in one big braid and then put my bonnet on. Or I'll do it like this. Like right now I want curls because I'm going to church tomorrow and I want curls. So what I'm actually going to do, okay, sometimes I will do the sections up here as well. Most of the time I don't. And as a matter of fact, this time I'm not going to. I did last night, but I'm going to show you guys what I do most of the time because I don't. You can roll the first top section, your bang section, as well if you want to keep this going back the same way that I'm rolling the rest of my hair. So I'm taking the section. I'm going to start at one end and I'm wrapping up. Let's see. Up. Almost like it would be flipped out, but it's not going to be flipped out. It's just going to make the curl do what I want it to. So I'm starting at one end and I'm going to wrap going up the roller like that all the way to the opposite end. I'm going to roll it all the way up here until it is tight. And then I'm going to flip it shut. Just like that. I'm going to go all the way around my head. This next section. And I'm making sure that my hair is laying flat. And I'm going to tie that down later. And this comes with, let's see, I think like 12 rollers or something like that. But again, starting at one section, and it's almost like using a flexi rod. Make sure that end is tucked in and just roll, roll, roll. And roll it all the way up and then clip it at the end or snap it shut. Alright, two. I'm going to do a couple more on this side. So, and if you guys could feel, you would not believe that this hair is the least expensive hair. It feels really good because of the products that I use. With any kind of weave, extension, whatever. I don't care how much you spend on it. You have to know what to use on it to make it feel and look good and last. That one, and then we'll do this last one. And I'm sorry the lighting is so bad there's just really bad lighting in my house, and I haven't found a good place, especially at night, to be doing my videos. And this is my hair. And I make sure that I twist it so that it's tight, so it doesn't come back loose. Alright, so that's that. You need to stay down here. So then for the top section, because I want that to be straight, I make sure that's laying flat. And then I have my scarf. And this is optional, but I like it because if you don't put the scarf on the top to lay it flat, this will move up, and while you're asleep you'll get like creases, and you're going to want to smooth them out and put heat on it, and you shouldn't be putting heat on it. So I'm going to take the scarf and just wrap it around over top of the braids. And I would tie it in the front, and I don't want the rollers to come out, so I put a bonnet on top of it. This isn't the bonnet that I'm going to use because this one's tighter, but I'll just stick my rollers up underneath there and make sure that all of my hair is covered up. And there, like that. And when you go to sleep and you lay on them, you don't feel the rollers. It just feels like it's part of your pillow. It's very soft, and like I said, I hate sleeping in any kind of rollers. That's why I did a Bantu knot out once on my hair. Somebody asked me to do a tutorial on it, but I hate sleeping with things on my hair. So that's all I do. Now if I do it where I don't want to put any rollers in it, I can achieve just a loose wave. Like I said, I pull it back into a ponytail, put it in one big braid, and instead of tying the scarf up here, I take the scarf and wrap it underneath. I put it underneath the braid, the ponytail, and then pull it back up and tie it. And then I still flip the ponytail over and I put on my satin bonnet, because you don't want to leave out any of your hair, any of the weave hair, either one. You want to make sure both of them are nice and tucked in. So then in the morning you take your bonnet off, you take your scarf off, and you just gently pull apart the curls. I maybe pull them apart 4 sections. I may separate them to 8 sections. I don't have shedding, I don't have hair loss from the weave at all. I did not seal the wefts on this because it was inexpensive hair, so I didn't want to waste my time. But I also did not cut the ends. I just went back and forth, and by doing that you don't get the shedding that you normally would when you cut at each end of the track when doing your sew-ins. So that's it. I just want to show you guys how to do it, and I will show you how I take it out and what it looks like in the morning. Night. Bye.